Let's talk about something that doesn't get discussed enough. The truth about the South African music industry in 2025. Not the glitz, not the awards shows. The real day-to-day where 99% of us live. Because I've been in this game long enough, as a producer, a voiceover artist, a sync-composer, to see how things really work behind the scenes. And honestly, a lot of what people think they know is outdated, or just flat out wrong. So let's break down what's really happening, what's changing, and how you can move smarter if you're trying to build something real in the music space this year. The first thing to take note of is that South Africa has one of the most structured rights ecosystems on the whole continent. We've got SAMRO, which handles your performance royalties. CAPASSO, which handles your mechanical royalties from digital platforms. And SAMPRA, which collects neighboring rights when your music is played publicly. And even RiSA, which administers ISRC codes, oversees sales certifications, and industry regulations. Now, the problem? Most creatives only ever register with one, and even then, they stop after uploading 1 or 2 songs and never follow through. I've said this in another video, but it's worth repeating here. You don't earn because you register somewhere. You earn because your work is active, it's visible, and correctly linked to usages. And yet, most people I speak to have no idea how to track usage, log performances, or follow up on unpaid royalties. The next thing to understand is that the money isn't just in streaming. Everyone's focused on Spotify plays and YouTube views. And don't get me wrong, those have value. But what about sync placements? What about broadcast royalties? What about live performance fees? What about neighboring rights? The 2024 SAMRO report showed that over 429 million was distributed in royalties, and yet very few producers I speak to are registering their works properly, or tracking TV usage, or even reading their royalty statements. That's why I've been creating all these SAMRO-focused videos, because this information isn't gate-kept anymore. It's just ignored, flat out ignored. Another hard truth, talent is not the problem. South Africa is one of the most creative countries in the world. Just look at how Amapiano has exploded globally. We have raw talent, we've got genre innovation, global curiosity, but what's missing is ownership, catalog ownership, rights literacy, professional systems. Too many artists are waiting to be discovered instead of structuring their business. And in 2025, structure is what is going to pay you. Now let me say this plainly. If you're not building a royalty ecosystem around your music, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. You don't have to blow up to get paid, I promise you. I've seen royalties from 15-second background uses on SABC shows. I've had tracks I almost threw away, just end up in multiple episodes of a reality show, just like that. I promise you, none of those placements came from chasing clout. They came from treating my music like IP. If that term feels foreign to you, intellectual property, we need to change that. Because your unreleased beat folder is not just music, it's not throwaway tracks, it's not, it's potential income, it's long-term leverage. It's a licensing opportunity waiting for the right metadata. The next thing to take note of is how creators are diversifying in 2025. Being just a beat maker or just a vocalist doesn't cut it anymore. I do voiceover work, I produce for sync, I write scripts, I even shoot my own educational content like this, because that's part of the creative business now. And here's the best part. The more you diversify within your skill set, the more authority you build. People see you as a source, not just a service. And that opens doors for you, I promise you. So what should you actually do next if you're serious about music in South Africa? Number 1, register with SAMRO, CAPASSO, and SAMPRA. Don't just sign up, submit your works, log your gigs, track your metadata. Number 2, learn to read your royalty statements. I've got a video on that as well. I even pull up one of my own statements and break it down line by line. Number 3, start building catalogs, not just singles. Whether it's beats, songs, or cues. Quantity and quality both matter in the sync world. Number 4, understand your publishing splits. Even if you're not signed, understand how publishers work. I've got a full breakdown of that coming up soon. Number 5, think long-term with your music. Not every song needs to go viral. Some of my highest earning tracks were never released publicly. So here's the truth about the South African music industry in 2025. It's not broken, it's underutilized. There's money flowing, the systems exist, international interest is growing. But if you're not playing the game properly, you'll keep saying things like, SAMRO doesn't pay, there's no money in music, when really the money was just waiting for you to act like a business. This channel exists to close that gap, to help creators like me, who didn't grow up knowing this stuff, finally build something sustainable that they can be proud of. If this video resonated with you, go check out the rest of the SAMRO playlist I have going on, or one of the others on music publishing and royalties. They'll give you the practical tools to move from confusion to control over your catalog. And if you've made it this far, you're not here by accident. So let's keep building. Let's make this industry work for us, not just the top 1%. Peace.